you smell what The Rock is cooking?
The following contest is a ladder match. On the way to the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, The Rock. And the opponent, the $1 Million Champion, from parts unknown, Will.
You can tell me what to do. You know who you're talking to? Well, you better get used to the way the ball bounces. I see what you got. It measures in ounces. But that's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Bring it down. Degeneration!
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
I can't believe he countered that one. He reversed it. This has gone beyond. Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match. And now it's paying off.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this. This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
You know what I miss most about The Rock? The way he used to make you look like an idiot when you tried to...
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? What a counter! I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
I I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see...
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
Oh, boy. His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each...
Can you feel the electricity in the air, JR?
I sure can. It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. The people's elbow. Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is.
You know, JR, I'd like to go one-on-one with the great one and find out who the greatest of all time really is.
This has turned into a real slobber knocker, 15 feet in the air.
These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight. What a battle! Neither superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder.
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble. He's so close to victory, he can taste it. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk. Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
This match is literally inches away from being over. I love seeing The Rock on the silver screen, but it's even better. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. Wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message.
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a...
Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to... I think he's about to take that title and this match.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
This is raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand. My God, look at the intensity.
I think he's got it. Does he have it?
The prize is only inches away.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn?
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, I don't... Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
In all my years in the business, I've never seen a superstar with the raw charisma of The Rock.
Almost there. This could be it, JR. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and it's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR.
If he grabs the title, this one's over.
Here's your winner and the new champion, Will